In a news article that was published by the Vanguard newspaper online this morning, it was reported that fresh facts have emerged as regarding the reason why Atiku Abubakar and Governor Ifeanyi Okowa emerged as the presidential candidates of the People's Democratic Party. In the information that was given, it was reported that Atiku was supporting Peter Obi's Southeast presidential ambition before Governor Nyesom Wike, who is not from the zone, declared interest to run as well. More information was given by the source made it known that so that Governor Nyesom Wike can contest in the PDP's presidential primary election, as he had the hope of winning the party's presidential ticket. Himself and his allies in the party preempt the Governor Samuel Otom's led committee from zoning the party's presidential tickets to the southeast or northeast geopolitical zones, as many party enthusiasts initially envisaged. After this, Wike fought that the party's presidential ticket should be zoned to any zone but be made a open contest, and that was why the candidates who had interest contested in the party's primary, as Atiku Abubakar won the election. The source said, "You can see that Otom is part of Wike's camp, and the whole plot was to throw it open so that Wike can come in, and that was why they did, or what they did exactly." Besides fighting off Obi, the Wike camp also was able to preempt the Governor Sam Otom-led committee from zoning the presidency to the southeast or northeast, as many part enthusiasts had envisaged. I'm sure you dagger me, I dagger you, you tackle me, I tackle you. Okay, since it is like that now, they want to expose themselves. Of course, people already knew. It is not a hidden fact. It is well known by many that this man, what's his name, Wike, is not a uh, wanted to run, and he was not supporting Peter B. That's the fact. I'm sure this one will be coming from Atiku camp saying, hey, since you want to expose us, which will expose you? Well, fake, the southern governors agreed that the presidency should be zoned to the south and not any zone in the south. Why didn't Atiku, with all his influence in the party, support Peter Obi from the southeast, if indeed he was interested in presidency going to the southeast? Even if the contest was made open, the call was for the presidency to be zoned to the south. The truth is that Wike is fighting selfishly, because if truly he wants southern president, he would have supported a southeast candidacy from his camp. He knew if the ticket is zoned, if the ticket is really zoned to southeast, the southern region, definitely it must be in the east. But because of he has his personal interest, he didn't even fight for it, as he's crying now because he's lost out entirely, both the president and the VP. Man, this report is authentic and correct. I'm not even PDP, but Nigeria knew that yes, it was southern presidency. Both party APC and PDP agreed, but PDP later changed the plan and made it open tickets. Well, what the writer said is true, but only the truth. More is coming. Of course, it's a no fact now. No matter how they want to defend it, that is just the truth. All of them, both Atiku, both and Wike, they are all selfish. Even Akeredolu now is crying left, right, and center now that oh, you know what? People should just accept a Muslim ticket. This and this and that. That they agree that it should be zoned to the south. South what now? How can it be if really you people are talking about equity? Why should he? You are talking, saying that it shouldn't go back to the south, to the north, but you are not talking it. This position has come to the south in the first place before. The southwest has gained the so-called south. At the end of the day, it's the turn of the southeast. I'm sure and I know Governor Umahi is not happy within himself, but his shame will not allow him to come out. But he has been acting funny these days. The same person who was saying they're no born to be well, make you come in state, make you do this and that. All of a sudden now, he don't thought say if Tinubu does not win, the person the best person for him to win is Obi. He lost what he's doing. Now today, all of them are just pretending. They are just pretending. We have moved beyond zoning to another phase since presidential candidate has already emerged, but we must understand that no way chairmanship and presidential position will be in one zone. This is the issue on ground. Honest truth, they made it open just to accommodate Wike and his selfish interests. How then do you call it equity if it is coming to South for Yoruba or South to go again? We can't sit on the stool and selfishness and be clamoring for fairness. Now so now, even Akeredolu too, you know, even talk and way. They say South. Switch South. South never gave a time before since 1999. I agree with you, but why calling people on printable name is not, that is not the right thing. But if Wike was objective, why did he not align with Obi is southeasterner? That's the question. It was to be rotated to southeast. It was a case of Ali Baba and the 40 thieves. There cannot be peace until the right thing is done. Atiku, Wike, and Tinubu are all fighting in vain. No matter how the press suppress the truth, the fact that it was generally agreed that it was the turn of Southeast to produce the next president, it will continue to unsettle the polity, and that is it. It will continue to unsettle it until the right thing is done. You are just postponing the evil day. Okay. One thing is that what's the difference between the nonsense and stupid? Okay, all this ones are just even. I beg you, forget all these unreasonable states and unprintable names that you're calling yourself. This is it is not rubbish. It is true. Even when Wike was campaigning for delegate votes, he came to Anambra State to tell them that Obi cannot win. He connived with Chris Uba, brother to Andy Uba, APC candidate that lost to Soludo, to frustrate Obi out of PDP. PDP governors in Southeast were never comfortable with Obi's rise in PDP. Even when Atiku picked him as his VP, they were not in support. Why telling us now? All these are propaganda just to make Wike look bad. The truth must be told, and so it be. For now that Wike is telling them that the position of the chairman should not be in the north. Of course, it's down is a good thing. It shouldn't be so, and that is why all of them, we say all of them are the same, because all those ones are even holding ground. Why? Because they made promise that even without even making any promise, it is not even ideal that the candidates will be coming from here and the same candidates another from the same region, another person will be coming as a chairman. That is not the way it is. All of them they are doing themselves. So guys, let's know your thoughts on this.